Hello everyone, welcome to Vindhyavasini Academy. In our previous lecture, we studied about photosynthesis. In this lecture, we will talk about where photosynthesis occurs. We will talk about chloroplast, we will talk about quantasome. We will also solve a previous year CSIR net question. So let's start with this lecture. Photosynthesis occurs in chloroplast. So what is chloroplast? Chloroplast is a green plastic found in plants. All the four stages of the photosynthesis occur in chloroplast because it carries chlorophyll pigment. So what is the location of the chloroplast? If we take a leaf and we will cut a small dissection and we will see its anatomy under the microscope, we will see a structure like this. This is upper epidermis, this is lower epidermis, this is stomata for gaseous exchange, palisade mesophyll and spongy mesophyll. So chloroplast is found in palisade mesophyll. This green color is denoted chloroplast. Chloroplast is also found in spongy mesophyll but less in number than palisade mesophyll. So what is chloroplast? When its discovery occurred? The discovery of chloroplast occurred in 1862. It is plano-convex in shape. So what is plano-convex in shape? Plano-convex means one side is plane and on the other side is convex in shape. You can see the structure like this. One side is plane and other side is convex in shape. Double membrane walled. Double membrane walled means it consists of two membranes. Outer membrane and inner membrane. It has thylakoid. What is thylakoid? Thylakoid is a sac-like structure. And if we place thylakoid one by one, it will form a stack. The stack of thylakoid is called grana. Singular is grana. If we talk about a single stalk, we will call it grana. And if we will talk about more than one stalk, 1, 2, 3, then it is called grana. So let's take an example. If we take 1 rupees coin and we will place it one by one, we will get a stack of 1 rupees. Similarly, if we place thylakoid one by one, it will form a stack of thylakoid. The stack of thylakoid is called the grana. Right? Each granum is connected to each other with the help of stoma lamina. They are connected with each other, interlinked with each other with the help of stoma lamina. There is also a fluid filled in this chloroplast. We called it as stroma. Right? The light absorption reaction is occur in thylakoid. We will talk about what is the location of light reaction in thylakoid. So if we make a simple diagram of chloroplast is double membrane. Okay. This is outer membrane. This is inner membrane. And this is intermembranous space. This is intermembranous space. The food filled in chloroplast is called stroma. The stack of thylakoid. The thylakoid is also double membrane. We can draw it as double membrane. This is one granum, this is another granum. This is interlinked with the help of stroma lamina. This is the basic structure of the chloroplast. The basic act of photosynthesis take place in the quantasome. And what is quantasome? It is called a functional unit of chloroplast and it is found in inner membrane of the thylakoid. Thylakoid is double membrane void, and quantasome is found on the inner membrane. What is quantasome? Quantasome is a group of photosynthetic pigment that is able to capture one quantum of light energy. Quantasome is a group of photosynthetic pigment. It is a group of photosynthetic pigment that is able to capture one quantum of light. It is called quantasome. Quantasome is also called photosynthetic unit. Quantasome consists of 50 carotenoid molecules and 230 chlorophyll molecules. Out of 230 chlorophyll molecules, it has 160 chlorophyll A and 70 chlorophyll B. In stroma consists of circular DNA, RNA and mineral. Circular DNA. It is the peculiar feature of chloroplast because the circular DNA is found in prokaryotes. It is found in karyotes. When we will learn about molecular biology, we will discuss about circular DNA, linear DNA. We will talk about this in detail. We will cover this in detail. So stroma has circular DNA. It has RNA, minerals, an enzyme for dark reaction. So what is dark reaction? Dark reaction doesn't mean the reaction is take place in the absence of light. It means, dark reaction doesn't mean the reaction is take place in the absence of light. We can replace or we can also name it as carbon metabolism reaction. So what happens? If we take chlorophyll structure, the light reaction occur in the thylakoid. The light reaction occur in the thylakoid, and the product of light reaction is used by stroma. The product of light reaction is used by stroma, which we called as carbon metabolism reaction, also known as dark reaction, which doesn't mean the reaction is take place in dark reaction doesn't mean it take place in night, right? Okay, so chloroplast is DNA containing semi-autonomous. Semi-autonomous means it has its own DNA, it is independent of nucleus. It is not totally dependent on nucleus, it can make its own food. It is double membrane void, cell within cell because they have their own protein machinery. It also shows cytoplasmic inheritance. Cytoplasmic inheritance we will learn in our upcoming videos. So let's solve a previous year CSIR net questions. This question is asked in 2009 December. So question is, which of the following are not utilized in photosynthesis? Option A is CO2, chlorophyll, sunlight and carbohydrate. So in our previous lecture we studied about the photosynthesis. So what is photosynthesis? CO2 plus water. This is the basic reaction. In the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, it will form carbohydrate, or we can say glucose, and it will evolve oxygen. This is the whole process of the process. So look at the option A. CO2 is involved in photosynthesis, right? It is involved. Chlorophyll is involved. Yes, it is involved. Sunlight is involved, right? Carbohydrate is involved. Yes. So the option A is correct. Let's see option B. In option B, CO2 is involved in photosynthesis, right? Chlorophyll involved, right? Sunlight involved, right? So option B is also correct. And option C, CO2 is involved, chlorophyll is involved, sunlight is involved, NADP. NADP, talk about NADP in detail in our upcoming lecture. NADP is also involved. So if we look at the option D, CO2 is involved, right? Chlorophyll is involved, right? Sunlight is involved, right? N2 is not involved. N2, nitrogen is not involved in photosynthesis. So if we read the question, which of the following are not utilized in photosynthesis? Nitrogen is not utilized in photosynthesis. So the option D is correct. Which option is correct? Option D is correct. Because nitrogen is not involved in photosynthesis. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like, please like, subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you for watching.